Former Russian oil tycoon Mikhail Khodorkovsky says he wants to do something for political prisoners in Russia. The former president of the now-defunct Yukos oil company was released from jail last Friday. He spent more than 10 years behind bars for tax evasion and other charges.
Khodorkovsky, who's been a vocal critic of Putin, wouldn't be drawn too deeply into his views on Russia's leadership. But when asked about the start of his downfall and the demise of his company, oil giant Yukos, he pointed to the president. There's a fact which any of you can verify. It's public fact. A difficult meeting was held on February the 19th, 2003 with President Putin. 2 weeks after the meeting, the first criminal case was brought against Yukos employees. That fact I know. Everything else, to me, is speculation.
Now, many people say that his release is timed with, of course, the upcoming Winter Olympics, and that President Putin here was trying to brush up the country's image and remove the negative publicity in terms of its human rights record ahead of the Sochi Olympic Games. Mr. Khodorkovsky said that he believed people should not boycott the Games, but this should not be a personal celebration for Mr. Putin.
It is a sport celebration. It's a celebration for millions of people. And there's really probably no need to spoil it. It should not be Putin's personal celebration. That wouldn't be right either. But I do not want to spoil the celebrations of millions of people.
Russian President Vladimir Putin pardoned the former oil tycoon last week, citing the illness of the inmate's mother. He left prison after 10 years on Friday, flying to Berlin on a private jet organized by former German Foreign Minister Hans-Dietrich Genscher. Mikhail Khodorkovsky has said he would return to Russia if he was free to leave again. But the one-time opposition figure said he would not be re-entering politics in the foreseeable future.
Once Russia's richest man, Mikhail Khodorkovsky made his money in oil and banking. But when President Putin came to power, he became a fierce critic of the corruption surrounding the Kremlin and ended up in prison. Today he said he wouldn't be returning to Russian politics and symbolically drove off through Berlin's famous Checkpoint Charlie.